right. I had some technical difficulties, but I'm back. And welcome everybody that's coming in. I am randomly going live yet again. Let me put my phone on silent. Today is August 19th. The time is now 8:32 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if it's like 10 p.m., um, on this Friday night, you're probably watching a replay at that point. Put it over there. All right. Chanel's in the house, my moderator. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Waiting for some more people to get in. I see your comments. Can you guys hear me good? Bring my microphone a little closer. What is this? I've been randomly teleported here. Okay. Miss Purple, baby, I see you. What's the topic? We're going to get in there. I just started. So we're just going to be talking about the latest gadgets and gadgets that you might think about picking up and all that good stuff. So we'll get to all of it. Got 26 people in here. Everybody hit that thumbs up. Let YouTube know we're in the house. Let's see. I could go this way. Make sure y'all hitting that thumbs up, guys. We only got 7 thumbs up. Cooking with CJ is here. What's up, brother? Nilly, what's good, baby? All right, let me see who's in the house. We got Denise. What's this? Temugen Scott? You're in my Facebook group, aren't you? Your icon looks familiar. Your thingy. Terry, what's up, Terry? Rhonda's in the house. What's up, Rhonda? I feel like I haven't talked to you in a minute. Mimi's in the house. Okay. Remember to hit that like button, y'all. Craig's in the house. I'm just giving y'all a couple more seconds to get in, because I know this is random. Tina's in the house. Now we official. What's up, Tina? We got 2 Tinas in here. Shout out to both of y'all one time. I love that last gadget you got. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. That's right, Tina. Y'all smash that like button for real. Let me put my water over here. All right. So, Shoshana's in the house. Oh, we official. We got the Gadgeteers up in here. Okay. All right. So, we know. Oh yeah. Well, first we gotta do it the right way. So, hit number 1, guys, if you're in my air fryer group on Facebook. No, wait, actually, no, don't hit number 1. Hit number 0 if you're not in any of my Facebook groups or Instagrams or TikToks. Hit 0. Shout out to Karen Cummins. Hi, Doug. Hope your stuff. And I bought a Kasori. Can't spell. Okay. Bought a Kasori. That's what's up. And for those watching the replay, I do have a bunch of Facebook groups. I have you're going to hear that in a second. I do have a TikTok under Cooking with Doug. I have an Instagram under Cooking with Doug. So those who don't know, go ahead and follow me there as well. See a couple of zeros, and I understand that because some people don't mess with Facebook, and that's fine. All right, hit number 1 if you're in my air fryer group on Facebook. Hit number 1. Computer, turn AC to 74. It's getting hot up in here.
The AC is set to 74.
All right. Oh, I use TikTok for fun. I'm not really using it to, as serious I am with YouTube. I just do it for fun because that's a whole different type of platform. But I just do it for fun, CJ. I don't really take it seriously. But yeah, it's much harder than YouTube. But it's much easier and much harder. It just depends on what you're putting out there. I mean, you could put the simplest thing and go viral and you put your heart and soul in it, and 300 people saw it only. So it's not worth it for me, but I enjoy doing a couple videos that I do. Yeah. All right, guys. Hit number 2 if you're in my pressure cooker group, Pressure Cooking with Doug. Hit number 2. And I just do this guy to make awareness to the people watching the replay and the people here that I actually have these groups. And all you have to do is go on Facebook and type in Cooking with Doug, and all my groups will show up, and you could just choose which one you want to join or choose them all. Right, Chanel? Yeah. Chanel, what's the temperature out there in Georgia? I bet it's hot. No, it's probably cold. My groups. That's what's up, Denise. All right, hit number 3 if you're in my what other group? Ninja Foodie Nation group and all Ninja products. Hit number 3 if you're in my Ninja group. 74. Okay. Yeah, we're 74 too in North Carolina. Look at that. Okay. Hit number 4 if you're in my lower carb nation group, my low carb group. Hit number 4 if you're in my low carb group. 94 in Texas. Bless your heart, Craig. Because I'm done with the 90s. We had a hot summer. We had like 90s back to back to back to back to back. And then now it's dropped down to like lower 80s in the day. And in the night, it's like between 67 and like 74 like tonight, that's my type of weather. Anyway, I don't like it too hot. My perfect weather would be like 82 degrees. No higher than like 80, 85, and no lower than 68. All right, hit number 5 if you're in my kitchen gadgets group. Hit number 5 if you're in my kitchen gadgets group. All right, cool. That's what's up, guys. I appreciate it. Is my phone on silent? I think it is, yes. All right. So, and I won't go any further with this. Just remember, guys, I have an Instagram and TikTok, so you can follow me there as well. So let's get to talking, guys. Remember, hit the like button. Let YouTube know we're in the house, and they can spread this live to get some new, fresh blood up in here. All right. So since we have Cooking with CJ in here, let's just jump ahead and just briefly discuss the Ninja wood fire outside grill thingy. You guys get to see his video on that, the outside grill. Let me get the proper name here. Let's see. What is it? The Ninja Wood Fire Outdoor Grill. You guys got a chance to check that video out or hear anything about it? It's something new Ninja has. It's like an outdoor grill. It looks like a Ninja grill, but outdoors. Oh, guess you guys haven't. But it is one of their newest additions. They just put some information on it. I think just yesterday. You can pre-order now. It's a little over $400. What do they say? It's a Master Grill barbecue smoke and air fryer outdoors with 100% natural wood fire flavors. It's $429.60. Cool. Yeah, I was, me and Tina was talking about that cooking with CJ. We said we actually agreed that we wish that grill was the upgrade to the grill that we have right now, but indoors. But I think that's cool. I think that's cool that Ninja did that because, like, let's say in New York City and places like that where you don't have a big backyard most of the time, or maybe you live in an apartment complex, but I don't know how that smoke would do. But I don't think they would care. Um, I'm sure that would be a great grill for someone that doesn't have a big backyard or much of a backyard to begin with. So, oh, you pre-ordered it, Rhonda? Dang, y'all be playing no games. You just got back from Florida. I think there is a spot for it out there, but it won't be for everyone. Yeah. For my motto is, and I'm not dogging it, CJ. The only thing I'm plugging in outside is my smoker. If it ain't propane or charcoal, then it don't need to be in my backyard. But that's just me. That's just me. But like I said, when I used to live in Queens, that would be great. This machine, that'd be great for me because my backyard was so small. I lived in a basement apartment when I was in Queens. If you did not even 6 cartwheels, if you did 4 cartwheels, you're already outside my backyard. So, like I said, there's lots of people that don't have the space, and it would be fantastic. And heck, I'm sure you could put it in your garage and then just tip it outside and use it as needed. All right, so let's look at some of these comments. I dig my pellet grill, but nothing beats charcoal and wood and live fire. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I applaud Ninja always for being different and taking things to the next level, whether I like it or not. I mean, it's something new. It's something that no one else is doing. So I definitely give him credit on that. All right, so let's move on from that. And by the way, Cooking with CJ has a video on that gadget. He's the only one right now. So check out his unboxing. I'm sure he's like the grill master. So I'm sure he's going to be doing all sorts of smash burgers and steaks and pork chops and whatever on there. So he's the outdoor guy. So if Ninja was to give it to any one of us, he definitely would be on the list for sure. But anyway, let's move on to the Ninja Speedy, guys. What do you think about the Ninja Speedy? I've done what, 3 videos on it. What do you think about the Ninja Speedy? That's the latest gadget that I got, and that's my latest 3 or 4 videos. What do you guys think about it? And did any of you pick it up yet? The Ninja Speedy, by the way. The hugs from me. Oh, someone went to Disney. That's what's up. Craig, you're talking about the Ninja Speedy? Well, that's my last 3 or 4 videos, so I'm gonna need you to watch my videos, number 1. But it's a combination cooker, and it specializes in speedy meals, whereas the bottom can cook like a pasta or rice, and then the top could cook like any type of protein at the same time. So that's, to me, the Speedy is like the Ninja Foodie had a baby, and that's what it is. But I'm loving it, man. I'm loving the combination cooking, and I can't wait I have another 2 videos in mind, but we're gonna see. Shoshana says, I have the newest Ninja Foodie. Don't see a need for it for me. That's true. Like I said, Shoshana, it's like the Ninja Speedy is like if your machine had a baby. But the only difference between the Speedy in my eyes is focusing on the combination cooking. But it does a good job. It does a good job air frying. It does a good job. What else did I do? I sear and saute. It does a good job. Right, right. Yeah, for you guys with the Ninja Foodie, especially the latest ones, yeah, I get it. And it's $200, so it's not like it's cheap, but it's fun though. It's fun. If you can get it, even if you have a Ninja Foodie, I say still get it. It's fun. It's fun because once you see all of these recipes that you see, whether it be from me or CJ or 007, whoever, you're going to have these go-to meals that is just spot on, and you just punch it in and just walk away and it's done. And three to four of you are eating in 15 to 20 minutes. So I think that would be cool. Joy's in the house. What's up, Joy? If QVC gets it in colors, yeah, I think they will. Yeah, it's cool. I didn't, to be honest with you guys, I didn't think I would like the Ninja Speedy because when I first saw it, I was like, I said exactly what you said. I was like, I have a Ninja Foodie. Why do I need this? I can do, the steam and crisp and all that stuff. And I was just like, well, let me get it. A couple people were asking me, and I was just like, well, fine. If because that's how I am. If 10 of you ask me to review something, then I'll just review it. And if I don't like it, I'll just take it back. Ain't no sweat off my back. I got a Kohl's card. I'll put it on my Kohl's card. If I don't like it, whoop, take it right back. No money out of my pocket. Can you recommend an Nivea that can fit Costco paper towel? Oh, I only have one. And what do you mean Costco paper towels? You mean the regular ones? Because I think all of them can. Unless you're talking about like the industrial ones, which it won't fit that. But the regular paper towels that they sell, it can fit that. Because I have two in my house. I have the one that stands like vertical and you plug in, and then the one under my cabinet. And I buy paper towels from Costco's. I mean, not all the time, but from here and there, a couple times a year, so it can do it. So if that's what you're talking about, yes, it can do it. Kirkland, that's not true. I've gotten both and it fit, but that's neither here or there. Check their website and they'll tell you that. But I've used Kirkland and Bounty on mine and it works. So I don't know where that's coming from, but let's move on from that. I'm new here. Have you tested the Ninja Flip Toaster? No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I'm not really into that. That's pretty cool, and just like the that outdoor grill, I think that's a special niche that I think that'll benefit someone that doesn't have a lot of counter space or kitchen space altogether. I don't have a need for an oven like that. My oven would have to be bigger than that, and yeah. And to me, honestly, the reason why I don't review that because I know those ovens. And again, no knock to Ninja, but 6 months after they come out, nobody talks about them anymore. I don't want to review something like that. I don't want you to follow me, get something, and then 6 months later, nobody's talking about it. I mean, you can't help it, but I try and narrow those down, gadgets like that. And that's a gadget like that. It already came out like 3 months ago. So another 3 months, no one's going to care. It'll just be another thing. So yeah, all right. So what else we got? Like y'all, I thought, why do I need a Ninja Speedy after seeing Doug cook? I need one. Thanks. I'll be honest with you guys. If you really, I'm being serious, guys. If money is tight, then and you have a Ninja Foodie, the latest one, doesn't have to have the thermometer, but if you have the latest one, then technically you don't need a speedy. But if you got some money to spare, you will have. I don't know why, because it's just different somehow. I don't know how it is. It just makes it fun, and you just won't believe it. You just won't believe it. It blew me away when I did when I did those the thighs in there. I could not believe it. It did the rice, the thighs perfectly. It's just fun. It's just fun. So for my personal goal with that, I want to do like 20, 30 recipes. Just go to lock them in with a time and all that stuff. And just, if I have last minute company or whatever, I just whip that out. Boom. Plug in 15, 20 minutes and walk away. And I know it's done, whether it's chicken Alfredo, whether it's Chinese food and wings. I mean, fried rice and wings, whether it's, I don't know, whatever. So I'm going to get into some frozen stuff with that machine too. Some protein, some meats from frozen. I've heard some requests with that. The only thing with that, though, I think the only thing that will gross people out with the speedy is because you're doing protein and a pasta down. So now you're going to have the meats, the juices from the meats on your rice or your pasta. And to me, to most of us that's flavor, but to a lot of people that will gross them out. So, which would you recommend? Juno? Of course. And I'm not even going to talk about Juno. You type in June oven. I've had mine since 2019, and that is the only thing on my counter since 2019 that has not been replaced because nothing can beat it. So I'm not even going to big it up anymore. But right from my oven from 2019, I can close my eyes and say my oven. If you don't have a June oven, my oven's better than yours, and that's just. I'll leave it that way. But it's expensive. It's $600, $700, $800. So I mean, back then it was like $5 and change, but everything done went up. God forbid if people actually want it, they really gonna raise the prices. And let's take an intermission, man. Grocery prices is crazy. In my Aldi, like to give you an example, like salad dressing at Aldi's used to be 99 cents. So, with inflation, you figured it'd go up a little bit, right? Wrong. Now it went from 99 cents to $1.79. Now that's crazy. That's a big markup, man. Let me read what you're saying. I still love my Power XL. Your Power XL is dope. You sound like you are in love. Wow. Me? Oh. I still have the 2 top original Ninja in a box. Ended up with a newer stuff, and it came out. Okay. What kind of oven we're talking about? We're talking about the June oven. Just whenever you get off this video, just type in June oven on Google, and you'll see it. And then just a brief description of it. It's one of those ovens. It has a camera in it, so if you put like a hard-boiled egg, you'll know it's a hard-boiled egg, and it'll automatically put the time and temp to cook it. You put bacon in there, it'll know that it's bacon, and it'll just put the time and temp to cook it. Stuff like that. It works with your Echo devices. It has a camera in there, so you can see the food cooking. Stuff like that. Stuff that's still from 2019, still no oven is really doing. But that's okay. What else are we going to talk about? Let me read some. Doug loves the speedy. You're right. And I didn't think I would. I really did not think I would. I honestly got the speedy for you guys because it was over like 10 of you. Doug, get the speedy. Get the speedy. I was like, okay, all right already. And who had it? Best Buy had it. And I said, okay, I'll get it. And fell in love. It blew me away. In fact, I think I'm doing a speedy video on Sunday. You're gonna like it, you guys. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, but you're gonna like it. But those who on the replay and on this live, my last 3 videos are speedy videos. So when you get off this live, just check out my last 3 videos and you'll know what I'm talking about then. But shame on you because you should already know. Here's my finger. All right. Let's see. All right. Well, let's get on to the Kasori Dual Blades because I need to do videos on that. I've been neglecting my Kasori Dual Blades since I have the Ninja Speedy. And a lot of people ask me to compare the two. And right now, I would say those are my 2 favorite gadgets. The the Kasori Dual Blades and the Ninja Speedy. Those are my 2 favorite gadgets right now. And I would give the Speedy an edge because, of course, it does so much more than the Dual Blades. But since the Speedy cooks on both sides, just like, well, at least when I've never tried it on just air frying to cook on both sides to see if it did that. But I know when you're doing the Speedy meals, it cooks both sides. So if you put me in a corner and said, Doug, you have to pick one, I would pick the Speedy right now over the Dual Blades, because when you're doing speedy meals, you can cook on both sides just like the Kasori, but you can dehydrate, you can steam, all that stuff, proof, so much stuff. I can't even think of all the stuff it could do. I'm not even giving it justice. But my goal with the Speedy is the speedy meals. So that's what I'm focusing on that. So yeah, gasp. I love the Kasori Dual Blades. Yes. Now the Kasori is the best air fryer. If you want a standalone air fryer, there's nothing beating that. You don't care about dehydrating. You don't care about steaming. You just want an air fryer. There's nothing beating the Kasori Dual Blades. Nothing. So one's what, 150, Dual Blades is like 150, or maybe if you catch it on sale, it'll be, I don't know, 129, and the Speedy's $200. So that'll be up to you. Yeah, hopefully the Speedy comes out with a bigger size. Well, I guess it depends on how it does. You know how Ninja do. If it continues the way it's going, it probably will make next year around August, right? They'll come out with a bigger size, I'm sure. How many of you guys have a Ninja Creamy? Type 1 if you have a Ninja Creamy, the ice cream maker. Type 1 if you have a Creamy. Because I feel like some of y'all still sleeping on the Creamy. I don't know why. If you don't have a Creamy, you need to get one. I don't know why at this point. You never heard of it, Nilly. Well, you know what, Nilly, you look like a newer subscriber, and I don't do creamy videos that much, but it's an ice cream maker. When you get off this live, definitely check that out. It's called a Ninja Creamy. It's cool. It makes ice cream fun again. And what's dope about it, Nilly, is it taught us that we can use coconut milk, we can use almond milk, we can use everything. We don't have to use milk. We can use stuff that if we're lactose intolerant, we can make ice cream same way. That's what it taught me. I'm not lactose, but just watching other people, I'm like, wow, I can make ice cream that way. I like using coconut milk because I could just throw coconut milk in my closet, my pantry, and whip it out whenever I want and make ice cream. Because milk go bad in what, a week? You need more recipes. I hear you. Can you make a low carb? Yeah, I have. I think I have. I've done a low carb ice cream recipe. Check me out. I did. But if you use coconut milk, that's low carb. Coconut milk has like what, 2 grams of carbs? So yeah, you could take yogurt and dump it in. That's right. Yep. Yep. So yeah. So guys, on this live or the replay, if you do not have a creamy at this point, I don't know why, but you need to get one. And they do have them on QVC in colors. I think HSN has them as well. So you can put them on Flex. Go ahead. But that's a cool thing to have. Fruit sorbet. Yep. That's true. Yeah, sorbets. It does milkshakes. Yeah, does a lot of things. But I want you guys to check it out. But you should know it already. But if you don't, definitely for sure. And guys, I know I've said I'm supposed to be doing a giveaway, but I am going to be giving away a vacuum sealer. Well, that's all I'm going to give. I'm going to be giving away. No, I'll give you the second thing. Everybody shed a tear, and I'm going to pour out some water for my Crux GG. I'll be giving that away. Nothing wrong with it. I think it's a dope dual basket, but I got to make room for new gadgets, and that's got to go. So the where my Crux GG was, I put my Ninja Speedy. So it's got to go. So, but the third one, I'll leave a surprise. So that will be in early September, that giveaway. So it will be the Crux GG dual basket air fryer. I know probably some of you don't know what that is, but it's a dual air fryer that's pretty cool. And we'll have a vacuum sealer to give away. I know a lot of you, I got this company, they reached out to me and they wanted me to do a video on a vacuum seal. And I said, cool, only if you allow me to give one away to one of my subscribers as well. And they said, no problem. So bam. So that's coming to me any day now. So once I do the video, I will let you know. Well, you'll see it. And then shortly, probably 2 weeks after that, we'll do the giveaway. The third thing I'm going to give away, like I said, is a surprise, but you guys are going to love it. You love your Ninja Dual. Do you have the latest one? I've had everyone except the latest one. I'm not really big on the duals. I think next edition I'll give it a try. But I've heard some good feedback on the one they have out now. It's more accurate. I got the thermometer, I believe. So I think next go around I'm gonna jump in when it comes out. As soon as it comes out and just try it out. Because the last, not this one, but all the other ones was disappointing to me. So you need to get a new indoor smoker. It's available again on Amazon. Oh, really? Different company? Thank you, Joy. I didn't know that. What is it? Joy, private message me a link to that. That's what's up. Yeah, let me know. Private message me a link to that. Can you do a comparison on the Kasori air fryer toaster oven versus the Breville Smart Oven Air? No. I don't, guys, I don't like to do comparisons. I hate that. I know you guys love it. I can't stand it because I don't like putting gadgets against each other like that. Because I love gadgets so much. Like, I feel like there's room for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But I know you guys don't have room like that. So it's important for you guys. But I don't do, I'll let my peers do that. I don't do comparisons. But off the top of my head, I would pick this Breville Smart Oven Air over the Kasori if you had to ask me. Breville is a better brand. It's a better quality brand. Not saying Kasori is not quality, but Breville is just a better machine than Kasori. And I'm talking about the latest Breville. I'm not talking about the one from 2017. I'm talking about the latest air oven. But just to jump into that, Danny, to be honest with you, though, don't get too caught up with those. Because I'm going to tell you guys, like I always tell you, those convection ovens, as far as the air frying part, sucks. They all suck. in my June oven, the air fryer part of that sucks. It's not as good as a standalone. So it's better you get that machine to do everything else and then air fry the least in it, if that makes sense. And to take it another step further, if I wasn't an influencer, I would still get the June oven because it's just dope. But if I didn't have the June oven, I would just get like a fancy convection oven that didn't air fry, because I don't think the air fryer portion is worth it. You look on YouTube, who's air frying in their oven? Nobody. You go on my Facebook group, who's air frying in their oven? Nobody. Because it's just not as good as a standalone air fryer. Now, if you have a small kitchen, if you're in an RV or whatever, and you had to have one device, then yes, then get it, because you can only have one device. So I would get that. I would get the Kasori or the Breville or the June. But if you have a standalone air fryer and you have any one of those, you're definitely air frying on your Kasori, your Ninja, your Power XL over that convection oven that can air fry 100% of the time. And you don't have to take my word for it. Go on YouTube and see. Look at your favorite influencer. I guarantee you they're not air frying jack diddly in a convection oven that could air fry. Recently, in the past year. And that's why. Because it on the low, it's not that great. Like on my June, to achieve like 400 degrees, I got to put on 500 degrees because it's so much bigger. The area is so much bigger than a basket. And it's just not, and then it's harder to clean, and it's blah, 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 blah. It's just, it's not worth it. So I don't want you guys to get too hype on those machines because it can air fry, because the air fryer part of it is not good. And I don't care what company it is. All right. So let's see what else we got. I agree. I have a toaster oven with an air fryer function. Never use it. Exactly. Stuff like that I really don't want to say, but I mean, you just gotta keep it real. But I do like the fact that I would like to have a convection oven that can do everything, because there is a time that one time that you need to air fry. Maybe you're standalone conked out, and in 2 weeks that you decide to get a new one, well, you use your toaster oven. Right? Or I don't know, you don't have time to do batches of wings and you just want to do it once. It may take a little longer, but you want to do 20 wings, 22 wings at once. Well, you could do that in your convection oven in air fry mode. So I mean, you can make it work, but if I just don't want you to get too caught up on it, because it's something that you're probably not going to use. All right. Let's get off of that. What else? All right. So, are you getting the new? No, I'm not getting the new Ninja wildfire thingy. No, I have no need for that, because, like I said earlier in this video, in this live, the only thing that I'm plugging in and I'm giving it a pass is my smoker. I have like a 4 or 5 rack smoker. And I plug that in. Everything else in my backyard is charcoal or propane. That's it. And that's how I want to keep it. So that's like a tabletop thing. To me, that benefits someone that doesn't have a nice sized backyard. And that's not the case for me. I have plenty of space. I could have a charcoal grill, a gas grill, pellet grill, and I still can do the electric slide in peace. So I have the space. So that to me wouldn't. And then my question with that grill is, you better. I'm assuming it comes with a cover, but if it doesn't, you're gonna have to put a cover on that. I don't think it. I don't trust things that you have to plug in standing outside. So maybe they have it where you have to bring it inside when you're done. I don't know. But I don't trust leaving that type of stuff outside. I think in a winter season, if you didn't have that covered, it would just probably die. But I don't know. I don't have one, and I that's probably premature for me to say, but that's just my hunch. But no, I won't be getting it. But again, that doesn't mean it's a bad product. I'm sure it's excellent. I love the idea, and I can't wait to see some of you guys, some of my subscribers and Facebook members that pick it up and tell me how they like it. And all my peers out there, Cooking with CJ, he's going to be doing videos. I'm sure he's going to love it too. So, but I'm at the point where if I don't really feel a need for it, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But shout out to Ninja for that, because I didn't see that coming. That's what's up. They done went outside. Now, Ninja, if you're listening, can you please make a griddle? Make an indoor griddle, please. Take out Blackstone for me. Go ahead. Make an indoor griddle. Ceramic, please. Thanks. Yeah, I know. We saw. I mentioned that. Yeah, CJ has the unboxing. Yeah. All right. Hello, Doug. I just happened to catch you. Okay, that's what's up. This, and that with Denise Jordan. Okay. So, any gadgets that you guys are planning to get that you want to get my opinion on? Any gadgets in the horizon that you guys are thinking of getting? You know, Ninja has the waffle maker, and they have that multi-cooker that I'm going to be getting. That's probably one of the next 3 gadgets that I'll be getting. Yeah, a possible cooker. That's what it is, Tracy. I think you mentioned that in one of my videos. Yes, I will be getting the possible cooker is sold out, Tracy. I snooze, you lose, and I snoozed. And so far, I think Ninja is the only place that's selling them. Best Buy don't have it. Kohl's don't have it. So, and I looked 2 days ago. I didn't look today but it was sold out 2 days ago. I'll look again tomorrow. But I do want that. Only reason why I didn't get that, because really, and I'm going to tell you a secret, I was so certain I wasn't going to like the Speedy. I was just going to do the unboxing and just send it back, and then I was going to get that gadget. But it turned out that I love it. So I was like, wow. Kohl's had restocked them. Oh, really? Well, I'll check it. Well, if they do after this video, I'll buy it and pick it up tomorrow. But I'm gonna still keep my instant, like I said in the last live, I'm still gonna keep my instant pot Dutch oven. I love that thing. That thing's sexy. So I'll just put that on the top of my cabinet. Oh, you know, that's another giveaway. You know what I'm gonna give away too, guys? I'm gonna give away my Paula Deen multi-cooker. I have no use for that thing. I need to get it, but people like it. It's nice and silver. But and it has a ceramic inner pot. It's cool. Dope for that. But I think I'm gonna give that away. And then that will make space for my instant Dutch oven. Because I'm not giving that away. I'm keeping that. But the Ninja will go on my counter because it has more functions. And that I'm all about more functions. And there are more functions that I would actually use. So that's key. Yes, love the idea of cooking done from the bottom and the top of the air fryer. Yep. And that's all about the Kasori dual blaze and the Ninja Speedy. That's what it happens. You wouldn't mind the waffle maker. Yeah, waffle maker looks dope, but unfortunately, I already have 2 waffle makers, and I make waffles maybe once a year. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna have to pass on that, because that one looks like I like the idea that you pour your waffle mix on the top and just goes down. It's pretty cool. I think Cooking with CJ has a video on that too. I think he's doing, yeah. So you can check that out. But I have 2 waffle makers. I have one that spins, and then I have 3. I have one that spins, and then I have one that you go like that, like the press, and then I have those little keto waffle thingies, the little small ones that we used to make, those little keto thingies. Remember the craze of that? I think that was like 2-3 years ago. Yeah, I have that too. I never use any of them, so I'm just like, yeah, that's just not me. I would imagine with all your gadgets, it's hard to decide what to cook on. No, actually, it's not. Well, no, it's not. Mm-mm. My Blackstone griddle or in my I've been cooking a lot of chaffles. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Tina. Chaffles. Remember that was such a big thing. That was a big craze. But yeah, so like say breakfast. If I'm making pancakes, scrambled eggs, not hard-boiled eggs, or fried eggs, sausage, bacon, I would either make it in my kitchen on my Blackstone or my Blackstone in the garage. I have a 22-inch, 17-inch griddle and air fryer combo in my garage and a 22-inch in my kitchen. So those do all the frying pan thingy majingies. And then, my Kasori dual blaze for all my air frying needs. I would say my Ninja Foodie if I'm making baby back ribs. What else? I have my favorites. Or my Instant Pot I'll put up. But I like my Ninja Foodie over my Instant Pot, but I love my Instant Pot Pro. Shout out to all my Instant Pot heads, my Insta Pot heads in here. And what else? I have an egg maker for my eggs. If I'm making curry chicken, I'll use my instant Dutch oven. If whole chicken, Kasori dual blaze. If I'm making a turkey, I'll use my turkey fryer, deep fryer, butterball, or preferably my smoker outside because it's just set it and forget it. All right, let me read. Have you ever tried the DeLonghi air fryer? Like, I actually have a DeLonghi air fryer, and because of Booger, I don't do any videos on it. Well, there's two reasons why I don't do it. The first reason is because that's Booger's baby, and I don't want to. I use so many gadgets. There's no reason for me to interrupt her flow with that. And number two, it's too expensive. DeLonghi air fryers are too expensive, and I don't agree with that. I think even now it's like $200. Why? I don't think it should be that much. So just out of respect for Boogs and the price point, I don't want you guys spending that type of money on that on their air fryers. So I don't want you following me because you can get a great air fryer for under $200. You can get a great air fryer for $150. You can get a great air fryer for $120. Heck, you can get a gourmet air fryer for under $100. Fave for steaks, air fryer. Steaks, it would be my dual blaze because I don't have to flip. But steaks are one of them things. I mean, you can't go wrong on anything. You can make a good steak on a daggone griddle or a frying pan, cast iron frying pan, or anything. Steaks are one of those things. You just can't go wrong. You can put it in a regular air fryer. Yeah, Power XL. Exactly. So you have all those options under $100. Why would I want you to buy something that now, if it's $200, now if it can, go on, use your Wi-Fi, work on Echo devices, if it had a built-in thermometer or something to give me something, it's just a regular air fryer now. But I do have it though. I do have it. And shout out to Booker's 500 US. That's the homie right there. She was one of the first YouTubers I saw back in 2015 using an air fryer. In 2015, I didn't even know what an air fryer is. I was like, what the heck is an air fryer? I was like, what is she doing? And she started talking French. I was just like, a chick talking French with an air fryer? Subscribe. But let's see. What about doing a recipe using sous vide? Okay, let's talk about sous vide. I am not doing sous vide in any of these gadgets because it comes to my understanding. If you're really into sous vide, guys, I'm sorry. You're just going to have to get a standalone sous vide device. I got to be honest with you. I don't care what device it is. I don't care if it's Ninja. I don't care if it's Instant Pot. I don't care if it's Kasori. I don't care if it's the Power Excel. I don't care if it's whomever. If you really are in, now, it's good to get your feet wet with those machines, but when you become serious, you need a dedicated sous vide machine, and that's my thoughts on when you dehydrate as well. It's cute that these devices have it, but if you're really into it, to dehydrate, you need layers, not just one layer. If you really into it, if you really want a good amount, because it starts off big, but it shrinks as it dehydrates. But I mean, one little layer is not enough, for the amount of time it takes. I always saw sous vide as reheat gadget. Nah. Well, it just cooks slow. It's super tender. But I don't believe in that. But like I said, I'm sure my peers will do videos on that. I just don't believe in sous vide. And how I come to that conclusion, I know when the Ninja Foodie came out, I forget their names, but there was this guy, and he sous vides a lot, but he bought a Ninja Foodie, and he used that for like a year, and he never went. He went back to his dedicated machine. So that just lets you know, if you're really into sous vide, you'll get your feet wet. See if you even like to do it before you buy it. It'd be great, because if you buy a Ninja Foodie or an Instant Pot, it's going to be there, so you can just try it out, see how the food tastes, and then if you really like it, I suggest you buy a standalone. Trust me. The pros that sous vide will not use a Ninja Foodie. They will not use an Instant Pot to sous vide. They will not do that. They won't. And there's a reason for it. It's not accurate, and blah 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 blah. Just get your feet wet and get something good. Chaffles are low carb waffles made with egg. People use them that right. Yes. Some people even use them as hamburger buns. What did I use them for? I made chaffles just to eat. Did I just eat them? It was so long ago, I don't remember what I did. I just jumped on the bandwagon. I don't even know what I was doing, Lord. I like how the guy calmly lays back and talks like he knows something about whatever he's talking about. Okay, Joseph. I see a little hate in that, but I get a living off of this, so I don't know what you do for a living, but holla at your boy. Let's see. Okay, the possible cooker came with it, so I will try. Okay, cool. And that's, the possible cooker. Yeah, I didn't know that. And that's something that you should try it on, because the possible cooker is a wide enough cooking area that you can really, it may work well. So give it a try, though. Give it a try. See if you like it. Right. You come over here hating. Whatever. You probably, at your job, you act like you know what you're talking about. Probably. But nobody's watching you. But anyway, what I was going to say. Yeah, but I'm definitely getting the possible cooker. I think I'm gonna get that. I'll look for it later on. No, it's okay. That's okay. If you're not great, you ain't gonna get no hate. So that's okay. I don't have to block them. I don't know everything, but hey, I know enough. But I know enough by example. I'm not just talking off the top of my head. And what I say is fact. Go on YouTube right now, and the people that sous vide, they are not using any Ninja or Instant Pot or Kasori or whatever. They're using Or if they are using those, they're using standalone units that don't pressure cook or air fry. All they do is sous vide. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So Doug provides great Friday night entertainment. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Guys, hit that like button though. But I'm a New Yorker, so I like to talk stuff. I have a filthy mouth, so there's nothing to me. I don't let me stand on my milk crates, because I will. You can throw down, brother. Thank you. I just watched someone use the speedy with and temp so many times and had to temp it so many. Exactly. And see, the thing is, I don't want to throw shade on it. I really don't want to throw shade on it. But the verdict is out. I mean, but I like the options, guys. I love that these companies include it because, let's face it, I'm not going to buy a sous vide machine, but I do appreciate it that it's on my Ninja. I do appreciate that it's on my Instant. So if I wanted to make a steak, if I wanted to make, all right, let me give you an example that hurt my feelings. I wanted to do, what is it? Oxtails, sous vide. Do you know how long it takes to sous vide oxtails? 11 to 12 hours. Now, come on, guys. Come on. Who's going to have their thing on for 12 hours for anything? I don't care what it is. I don't care if it was a turkey. I don't care if it was, well, yeah, brisket, I guess. But most things, I'm not, who's sitting there doing that? I don't, no. I guess my mission statement for Cooking with Doug is to get you out your kitchen 45 minutes or less, really 20 minutes. So sous vide is against everything I stand for, but that's just me. I mean, sous vide is great. I'm sure sous vide steaks and sous vide whatever are the most juiciest, most tender. I'm sure it is, but no, that's not for me. That's just not for me. But it's cooking is, it's a journey. Some people only like to cook on their stove and oven. They don't want to deal with an air fryer or anything like that. They call it a gimmick, even though we've been air frying strong since 2016, and still millions of people are joining every day. But it's just your preference, though. So I'm not knocking it. But for me, I'm at the point where I don't have to fake the funk. If I don't like it, I don't like it. But I'm not. If I went to your house, Tracy, and you were sous videing some steaks, I'm sitting down. I'm like, where's the A1 sauce? And give me a plastic fork, because that's how tender it's gonna be. But I'm not gonna make it. But I'll eat it. That's for sure. I ain't knocking it. All right, so let's see. Good evening, Doug. Loving my instant vortex air fryer. Did the wings last night. Nice. I never tried it in my life. It's cool though. It's cool. I tried it a couple times, but I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'll leave it to my peers. I know 007, he sous vides. So I'm sure I think he might have already did something. I don't know tonight, but it's cool. So name me some gadgets that you guys are thinking about getting. We're at 58 minutes. Okay, cool. We'll go another hour and then we'll get out of here. What are some gadgets you guys thinking about getting? You can ask me. Or ask me whatever. My man Doug, Bobby, what's good? Sous vide steaks for 2 days. YouTuber swearing that it was the best. It was good, but not so good that I would do it again. Exactly. But they're good though. They're good. They have to be good though. I've seen. Well, I've done it and it was good. It was the most tender that I've had a steak. I will admit that. But it wasn't that good enough for me to do it again though. I was just curious. I think I've done steaks and I've done something else sous vide. I've done hard-boiled eggs. That was cool. I don't know what else I did. It was so long ago. What's up, Mark? Mark guy, what's good, buddy? I wish I had a room for more gadgets. I know, right? Best gadget to reheat barbecue ribs and brisket. Any one of them, any air fryer. And that would be great for, a convection oven would be great for that as well to reheat that. Same here, Tracy. Not enough room. It's funny when I built this house because I had this house built from scratch. I don't know. A guy must have just knew for some reason, and believe me, how old was I? 31 when I moved into my house. I couldn't cook a lick, but I was adamant. I said, I want the house with the biggest kitchen. I don't know where that came from. I have no idea. And cooking with Doug, I didn't start cooking with Doug until Ashton was like 1. AJ was like 1. This is like, no, he was 3. It's 2013. That's when I started cooking with Doug. Brief intermission. You know how Cooking with Doug started? So I have an electronic channel called Douglas M, DUGLESSM. So you guys know I'm into electronics, all types of electronics, kitchen electronics, video games, flat screen TVs, all that type of stuff, right? So I was doing videos on stuff like that, and it really wasn't going well, but I just enjoyed doing it because I like to go deep into things. Like if I get a flat screen TV, like back then, I would play, like the TV would play the game, right? But I would have XM coming out the TV, XM radio coming out the TV. So you would watch the game, but you can play the radio or XM radio. And I didn't see people on YouTube doing stuff like that. Yeah, they'll show you the TV, they'll show you the surround sound system, but they're not getting down like that. So that's what made me start that channel. So anyway, moving forward, my aunt passes away and leaves me some money in the will. And I remember when I was building my house, I remember when I was showing, I was so proud. I was like, Auntie, look at my house, She was like, you have all white appliances. Why? I was like, because I can't afford stainless steel. I could barely afford the house. So anyway, she left me some money. So I bought all stainless steel appliances with some of the money, right? For Auntie. So, and when you do YouTube, once you could write off anything you do a video on. So I wanted to write off the appliances, but I figured my electronics channel doesn't care. I bought a refrigerator or a stove or a dishwasher. So I was like, why don't I just start a cooking channel? And we'll do that. We'll do those videos, write it off. And I want to get into cooking because, Ashton's 3 and, I just need to start, as before I had a child, I used to eat out all the time, Jamaican food, Taco Bell, Jimmy John's, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Every day is something else, or every other day. It's like I can't afford to do that anymore because I got to buy formula, daycare, blah, 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 blah. So I need to learn to cook. So I do the videos on the appliances, and then I bought a George Foreman. Do a couple videos on that. People liking it. I was like, okay. Then I bought a Power Excel pressure cooker. Did a couple videos on that. Blew myself away. Made chicken Alfredo. I said I'm never going to Olive Garden for a while because I didn't think I could do it, and it tasted fantastic. People started loving that, and then I think after that, what did I get? I got some deep fryer, roto deep fryer thing, and did a video on that. And I never forget, I was at my job. This is when I was at work at United Healthcare. I used to do IT there. That's what I did before I did YouTube full time. I never forget, I was having the worst day because my boss was like a narcissist. She was just nuts. But anyway, I had the worst day. And I remember, I never forget a comment. They were like, Doug, keep doing what you're doing. And that just made my day. And I said, I'm going to take YouTube seriously. This was like in 2015. And then 2016, I got my air fryer, my first air fryer, and the rest is history. So that's how Cooking with Doug started. But anyway, let's see. New subscriber. I'm loving the speedy stuff. Was really happy to see you doing multiple things with it on a single cook. I am an OG MG owner and currently have a grill and griddle and Speedy. Nice. Yes, Chaz. That's what I'm dedicating my videos to. Speedy meals. That's all I mean, I may do here and there just to try different things out. I might do the steam and crisp just to see how it goes. I might, you know what I might do since y'all love comparisons? I might do a steam and crisp on the Ninja Foodie and the Speedy, the same thing, and just do the same times and see how it comes out. Just to show you guys. I'm imagining it will come out the same, which would lead me to what you guys are thinking, that if you have a foodie, you really don't need a Speedy, which I don't want you to. I want you guys to go out and buy a Speedy. So I really don't want to do that, but I think it'll be fun anyway. Long story short. Yes, that's great. I have the one lid. Yeah, the one lid is dope. It was lucky for me so many years ago when Booger showed me. Shouted you out. Okay. Nice, Molly. Oh, what's up, Molly? You're in here. That's what's up. Yeah, me and Books is cool. It's cool. That's the OG. Like I said, she was the first air fryer influencer that I subscribed to, because I didn't even know what it was. And this is before she had something. It wasn't even a DeLonghi. It was some other. I think it started with a T, some type of air fryer. I never got that one, but I was just like, wow. But it's funny, when I was watching QVC, I'll never forget. This was April 2016. I was off from work for something. Maybe I was sick, or maybe I just wanted to be off of work. But I was watching QVC, and this was in the evening. Might have been like 6 p.m. And I'm in my room and I'm watching QVC. This is when QVC was dope. Like the food, like when David came on, he was bringing it. Like he just made you want to buy everything. And not saying he's not good anymore. It's just not the same. And y'all know what I'm talking about. But anyway, he had the air fryer. He had the Cook's Essential air fryer on, and he's making all these things in like half the time that it would take in the oven. And I was just, I typed on YouTube. I was like, air fryer. Now I saw air fryers, but it was like people from Australia, people from India, nobody from the United States. And, my cooking channel was, I wouldn't say it was struggling, but I had like 4,000 subscribers, which, I was out for a couple of years. So starting 2013, this is 16. So it's 3 years. I only have 4,000 subscribers. I've seen people get 10,000 subscribers in a month. But anyway, so I'm not struggling, but I ain't doing great. And I was like, I don't have an Instant Pot. I have a Power XL. So, thinking what I know now, I should have bought an Instant Pot because that's just more popular. But I didn't know any better. I was just happy I didn't blow up when I pressure cooked. But anyway, that's another story. But so I type on YouTube and I don't see any American. Well, I saw Booger, but I didn't see anyone with a basket air fryer, like how they had it in QVC, the Cook's Essential. And it was on FlexPay. I think it was like $35 a month. And I said, I got $35. And I was like, dear God, if this works, like they said it works, I'm about to go ham. And I got it. I put a chicken breast in there and I did it in 8 minutes. I said, it's a wrap. I did like 4 videos a week. I went from 4,000 subscribers. At the end of 2016, I had 20-something thousand subscribers. And that's what made me who I am today, the air fryer. If it wasn't for the air fryer, I don't know. I'd be working somewhere and just doing YouTube for fun. I'd still do it for fun. I don't know about cooking, but I'd still do like PlayStation 5 videos, or like a new, new Bluetooth speaker I got, or, cell phone, new Samsung phone, stuff like that I do just for fun. Because I was earning some money with my electronics. I was making like $500 a month on my electronics channel, which was great for me. I was like, little old me. So I thought that was cool. But, Cooking with Doug, that's a totally different. That's more. I'm making more than I made when I was working at United Healthcare. So that's a whole different story. Hey, what's wrong with people from Australia? No, nothing's wrong. Nothing wrong with people in Australia, but I was looking for opportunity. And shout out to y'all because you do know, guys, air frying became popular in 2015, really 16. But like Australia and India and where else? Some other places, man, they've been air frying from like 2012, like long, long time. We caught wind late. We caught the memo real late. There's another place, Australia, India. There's another place I'm missing that was huge. And the company, what was the company that the person from Australia, was it Mish? What was that? What was the air fryer that everyone's using? It's still out today, but it's not as popular. What is it called? What is it called? Shoot, I forget the name of it. That air fryer. What's the difference between a fan force oven and an air frying? What is it called? Miss, you know what it is. Them air fryers back in the days. Philips, yeah, Philips. Yes. UK, yeah. You guys, yes, UK, India, and Australia. 3 big ones, and they've been air frying. Been Philips. So everyone was using the Philips, and Philips wasn't that popular here anyway. But Philips was the only air fryer like the Cook's Essentials that I said. So, but I didn't see nothing like it in America. So I said, here's my way in to be, I mean, big. I didn't think I would be this big. I didn't think I'd ever have 100,000 subscribers. But I was like, when I got the air fryer, I was like, my goal was 40,000 subscribers. I was like, if I hit 40,000 subscribers, man, I'm the man. So it was an awesome ride. And things moved on from there, and Ninja came out. And I'll tell you the Ninja story. Let me read some comments first. What's the difference between a fan? I read that already, and an air fryer. Well, oven, because let's see, a forced oven is a bigger surface, or a bigger area, right? So it's not going to cook as dedicated as a basket air fryer. So you'll get more crispness in a regular, 5 to 7 quart air fryer versus an oven. It really isn't no difference, but it's more condensed cooking, so it can cook better. The problem with air frying, the bigger the area, the less effective it's going to be. That's why you never really see it over 7 quart. You usually see between 3 and 7 quart, because that's that sweet spot where you can get things crispy fast. If you do 10 quart, then it's going to be more on top. If you do a 20 quart, it might even be inefficient, because here's the problem. We can only do 1,800 watts. If you go over 1,800 watts, you're blowing fuses. You can't go over 1,800 watts. So the power is limited. And 1,700 watts is just fine for 5, 6, 7, 8 quart. But at 9, 10, 11, 12 quart, 1,700 watts won't be enough. So you won't have enough power to effectively air fry like a 5, 6, 7 quart at those bigger things. So that's why I don't like oven air fryers, because it's just too big. It sounds cute, but again, when you go on YouTube, now you got to think about it, guys. If oven air fryers were so dope, look, you can make 50 chicken wings in an oven that can air fry, correct? But you don't see anybody doing it. Why? Because it's just not effective. I wish it was, but it's not. Don't be intimidated by it. But yeah, I know, man. It could be scary. But once you do the water test and realize you're not going to blow up, guys, pressure cookers are not going to blow up. They're not like grandmas or great grandmas to some of you guys. It's foolproof. If you don't close it right, it won't come to pressure. It will just get to like a boil on your stove. So if you don't close it right and you don't put the valve on seal, it won't even come to pressure. So you have 2 steps to get right. Well, 3 steps. You got to plug it in and turn it on. Then first you got to close the lid, close it properly, put the valve on seal, and yeah, then turn it on. So without those steps, it won't come to pressure. So, and if you're scared of releasing the pressure, well, you don't have to. You can let it. If when the time runs out, it'll release on its own in 20 to 30 minutes. So, I mean, it's foolproof. It's just scary. I understand that it's scary, but it's foolproof. There's no. You notice you don't hear anyone recently with an or in the last 20 years with an Instant Pot. You hearing it blow up and all that stuff. You don't hear that. All the stories you hear is mama's pressure cooker on the stovetop. And I ain't messing with none of those. And shout out to my mom's once. A tear came out my eye when I gave her her latest Instant Pot. I think it was 2 years ago. She gave away her she must have had it for 50 years. Her pressure cooker that she had on the stove, she gave it to a church member. I was like, look at mom. She is sick because my mom pressure cooks. She pressure cooks curry goat, curry chicken. What else did she pressure cook? She pressure cooked a lot of stuff on the old pressure cooker. So for her to give it away is her saying, Doug, no, I'm using my Instant Pot. I got this. And I was just like, look at mama. But yeah. Sent you some pics of the Instagram of my new Breville. Nice. I won't be getting that though. That's cool. I'm happy with my June. I still have the Power XL pressure cooker. Now, you see, Miss Tracy, what was wrong with that? Well, I did get a stainless steel insert. They had a non-stick that it was terrible. It was terrible. I bet your non-stick is chipping, isn't it, Miss Tracy? Well, maybe it's not, but mine certainly was. But then again, I was rough with it. I didn't know any better. I probably wasn't even using silicone utensils then, probably. You guys taught me that back in the days. You know, in my early videos, because I'm used to my mom using metal stuff. My mom didn't have no silicone utensils or none. She used a spoon. And you'd hear bling, 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 and shh, shh, shh. But she used like real, like, I guess stainless steel pot. So there was no chipping or anything like that, or cast iron or anything like that. Not like the cheaper stuff that I could afford back then that would do that. But yeah, so I'm just recalling what my mom used, and I'll be in my video, making a pasta and with a metal spoon. You guys would be like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what do you mean? That's what I'm used to. And slowly but surely, I got the memo and I got my silicone utensils and stopped doing that. Thanks, Tina. Yeah, shout out to my moms. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, pressure cookers scare me. I always think of Ricardo. Oh, yeah, they're not the same as those, Christina. I'm telling you. It's not. It's foolproof. It's full. Any pressure cooker nowadays is foolproof. If you do not seal it right, it will come to a boil like you put it on the stove on high. I mean, it's hot, but it's not going to come to pressure unless you do it right. So you're fine. Just get it. But I'm telling you, pressure cooking, if you like baby back ribs, if you like chicken Alfredo, what else do I like to do? Hard-boiled eggs. What else? There's lots of other things. Rice. What else? What are some things that you guys like to put in your pressure cooker? I love baby back ribs. 20 minutes and 20 minutes natural release, fall off the bone. Oh, and 10 minutes on broil with the barbecue sauce. Fall off the bone. And that's awesome. 50 minutes. Done. Dried beans. That's right. Beans are good. Yep. What are some of the things you guys like to put in your pressure cooker? That's good to know. I bought a pressure cooker. Canning. I've never done that though. And I've been hesitant to use it. I want to can some meat. Okay, yeah, I don't know how to do that, but of course on YouTube, I'm sure they'll show you how to do that. There's specific machines. I know the Instant Pot Max and some other machines that can do that. I'm not well versed on that. So, but there's not every pressure cooker can. That's for sure. I would say if on the top of my head, I would say 10% of them can. A lot of them can't. I love cooking collard greens. Yes, collard greens are good too in the pressure cooker. Cabbage, of course. Yes. Chili corn on the cob, red beans and rice, curry chicken. That's right. Oh, spaghetti. That's another good. Yeah. That was my first, I guess, viral to me YouTube video that I did in 2015. I did spaghetti and meatballs in my Power Excel. And at that time, it got like, I don't know, 20,000 views. And that was a lot for me because back then I was happy to get 500 views. 500 views would be great. So this video hit like 20,000 in like a month. So that was I think that was my first big video on my channel no, it wasn't my first, but like I've hit some that hit 5, 10, 15, but I think that was my first 20,000 video in a short time. Steaming vegetables, grits, nice, yep. Turkey wings, cool. I've never had turkey wings before. I've seasoned with turkey wings, but I've never eaten turkey wings. I'm a turkey leg type of guy. I eat turkey legs all the time. As you see, I just made the other day. But yeah, name me some other things. Grits, that's right. Turkey wings, chili, homemade. Oh, chili. Chili is another great thing you can make in your pressure cooker. But that thing be hot though. Good gracious. Even an hour after you make chili, you still burn your mouth. I'd be like, good. I remember I made it in my Instant Pot and I put the chili in the bowl and I put it in my refrigerator for 35 minutes. It still burnt my tongue. I was like, what in the world? Yeah, chicken noodle soup, homemade soup. Yep. Taco pie. Never had that. See, guys, so all of you guys that don't have an Instant Pot or Ninja Foodie pressure cooker, see what you're missing out on? Don't be afraid. Pot roast, of course. Yes. Pot roast. Yes, absolutely. Chuck roast, pot roast. Yep. That's another one of my favorites. Because mama never made chuck roast or pot roast, whatever you call it, growing up. So first time I had a pot roast or pot roast was like at an all-you-can-eat place. And I went there and I was like, what is this? And they were like, pot roast. And I was like, this is good. I almost wanted to call my mom. I was like, Mom, how come you never made pot roast? It's not pork. Fun fact about me, my family is Seventh-day Adventist, so I've never eaten pork. The first time I had pork was in 11th grade in life. And then, of course, pork went on my own. But the only pork I eat really is like bacon. That's the most pork that I eat. I eat pork chops here and there, but bacon on the regular. All right, let's see. My mom always did her pot roast in her stovetop pressure cooker. So delicious. Right. Yep. And that's another great thing you can make in your pressure cooker, pot roast. It's just so easy. It's so easy. So, guys, whoever's in this live, whoever's on the replay watching, get you an Instant Pot or a Ninja Foodie to pressure cook all this good food in half the time your oven and stove does to make it. Please. That's right, Miss Tracy. Y'all hit the like button. We got 66 likes in there, which is good, but we could do better. When you hit the like button, YouTube says, oh, the people in here must like his live. Let me share it with X, Y, and Z that might like Kitchen Gadget Talk. And that's how we extend our family. Stews, cheesecake. That's right. I made a low-carb cheesecake and a regular cheesecake. I made a low-carb cheesecake in my mini. A regular cheesecake. Yes. Cheesecake is super duper easy in a pressure cooker. It's so easy. It's ridiculous. I couldn't believe how easy. I was like, that's it? It's super easy. The most thing to make cheesecake in a pressure cooker is you have to leave it in your refrigerator. Like there's one step, and then you have to put it in your refrigerator for like, I don't know, overnight. And then that's the biggest step. Like you can't make it quick, but because it has to be refrigerated for a while. But the process is it's just silly. It's super easy. It's super easy. Got both of those and do like this kitchen gadget. Thanks. Yeah, I know. The reason why I do this too, guys, is because I know regular people think we're weird. Like when people come into my kitchen, they be like my cleaning ladies, when they come, they be like, first of all, they be like, no stove. I'd be like, nope, I ain't got a stove. But they be like, why do you need all these gadgets? I was like, because I just have to have them. Even worse, now it's my job. So now really, I got an excuse now. I could say, well, this is what I do for a living. But even before that, when I used to work at IT, when I used to do IT for United Healthcare, my kitchen looked pretty much, it was just older gadgets, but it was the same thing. Same difference. Hello, which air fryer do you think is the best? Right now, Kasori Dual Blaze Air Fryer and the Ninja Speedy is top of my list. But I mean, every air fryer nowadays is good. I mean, you'll be fine with a Power XL. You'll be fine with a Gourmet. I mean, they're all good. I mean, we don't have the chip baskets anymore. We don't have all those kinks are worked out. So when you walk into Walmart or Kohl's or Target or Sam's Club, any air fryer would be fine. Whatever you find, whatever tickles your fancy, whatever you think looks the best on you, would look best on your counter, I'm sure it won't disappoint you. It's just some air fryers can do more than others. Like a Ninja Foodie, it can do a whole lot of other things. It can air fry, but it can pressure cook. It can dehydrate. It can steam. It can blah blah blah. It can proof. It can blah 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 blah. So it just depends on what you want. But all of them are good. I can't think of any. Instant Pot air fryer is good. All of them are good that you can buy in the store. Now, when you go on Amazon, you get all these weird names. I ain't say that now. I ain't say go get the it's not a name, but let's see. Poo poo air fryer. If there's a such thing, don't buy that. But anything in the store, it's fine. And the great thing about Walmart and all this, I mean, everything is pretty much $200 or less, $150 or less. So it's all good. And the great thing is when you buy it in the store, you can bring it back if you didn't like it or if it didn't work. You're not shipping anything back. You just bring it back, exchange it, whatever have you, or exchange it for another different one. But yeah, the best air fryer is Dual Blaze or Ninja Speedy. That's definitely right now. Can we get a t-shirt? Okay, let me write that down. Yes, you can. And on my giveaway, when I do a giveaway, I'll give away some shirts. I haven't given away shirts in a while. Man, this pandemic just messed me up. It just messed my whole thing up. I know it's over in a sense, but it's just like the stench of it. I used to do a lot of giveaways, and it's just like the pandemic just kind of killed my vibe on that. I got to get back into it. Let's see. Love baked potatoes in the Instant Pot. All right, so since we talked about pressure cooking, tell me some things that what are your go-tos in the air fryer? Computer, set thermostat to 73. I don't know why I'm hot, but I am. I don't feel like turning on my
The AC is set to 73.
Shipping is just too expensive, isn't it, Doug? Yes, it is. But, I take one for the team. I gave away a Ninja Foodie to my homegirl in California. She knows who she is. That sucker cost me to deliver, to give away a Ninja Foodie. It cost me $90 to ship it. I did with a smile because she does so much in my groups and, she comments on my videos. So that's just love is love. Wings every day. Yeah. So Type below what you like to make in your air fryer. What's my go-to in the air fryer? I like to make plantains as you call it. I like to make naked chicken legs. So why I like to make them naked, I season them up because when you air fry it, it gives it that char as if you put a little bit of flour or egg wash on it, but you didn't even do it. So it's much healthier because you're just seasoning it with a little bit of oil on it. I love to do that. You know what's dope in the air fryer, guys? I rode my bike. I went on a bike ride earlier, and I got Ashton some McDonald's because I don't know why he likes those McDonald's nuggets. It's just the most disgusting thing I've ever tasted in my life. It tastes like toenails. It bothers me. He likes this, but he likes it. But of course, McDonald's fries are the best fries. So I bought it, but when I got back, he was still asleep. And I think he woke up around like 1:30, 1:15 or whatever. But I got back with it at 12. So the fries are cold and soggy. Do you know I put the fries in the air fryer for like 6 minutes. Them junks was back new. So if you have soggy fries, I've only tried it with McDonald's. You can put them in the air fryer for 5 to 6 minutes and they'll be brand spanking new. Reheating pizza, that's dope too. Yes, I've done that. Brats, onions, and peppers, nice. Bacon and egg, yep. What else do I like to do? I love to do eggs in my dual blaze. It's so simple. And for some reason, it expands in there. Like 2 eggs look like 3 eggs. I don't know how. What else I like to do in my air fryer? Yeah, that doesn't count. Frozen nuggets, but for Ashton, that doesn't count. But something real. I gotta think. What do I like to do? So much stuff. But what do I personally do in my air fryer? Garlic bread. Chicken breasts. Chicken sandwiches. Yeah, pork chops, sausage and hash browns, nice. Steak, of course, yes. What else do I do? See, I'll be having these brain farts when I come on here. What else do I make? Think, Doug. Think. Hot dogs, hamburgers. What else do I do in the air fryer? I'm trying to think of something cool that you might not know. And it's not coming to me. There's something that I make that you probably wouldn't think. Anything reheated in the air fryer. Meatballs, yes, meatball subs. And stuff from frozen is really good too. Like stuff that's like pre-made. Bacon, of course. You got it, Kay. Bacon. I love to make bacon in the air fryer. And then I just pour out the grease into like one of those jars for later. Now, eggs with bacon grease are the best. What is a good recipe for potato cakes? I don't know, Craig. I could find out. I know a lot of people that can make that. I've never made that personally. Pork chops, Doug, you've made my wife and I hungry, and now we are turning it on. I know that's right. I had Jimmy John before I got live, so I'm good. At a number 12, which is turkey, cheese. I took out the cucumbers and added bacon, mayo, onions, and avocado. Yeah, bacon is definitely good. What else? Oh, frozen fries. Of course, I do a lot of that with whatever I'm eating. I reheat beef patties. I mean, I heat it from frozen. I poke holes in it and heat them bad boys up. Those are great. What else do I do? I can't think, but onion rings. Oh yeah, frozen onion rings are good, and you can make them from scratch too. Jalapeno poppers. I don't really like those. I've done that on video, and I'm just like eating, and I'm like, why do people go crazy about these things? I mean, they're not nasty, but it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me like that. Anyone have any good fish? Okay, yeah. It wouldn't be me because I'm allergic to fish. I'm allergic to everything in the water. So the only thing I can eat in the water, and really I can't even eat that. I can eat tuna in the can, but if you gave me real tuna, I'm still allergic to it. But I'm not allergic to tuna in the can. I don't know why, but that's a good source of omega-3 for me, so I'll take what I can get. Let's see. Okay, well that's cool. That's cool. Thank you guys. I thank you guys on that. But yeah, definitely air frying, pressure cooking. That's just the way to go. So before we go, tell me some gadgets that you guys are thinking of getting. Or you guys are good. I can't do fish in the kitchen, gets mad. Yeah. You know, I'm funny like that. I've been cooking a lot in my garage. Bro, if you have room in your garage, I urge you, go ahead and put a Blackstone in there and make breakfast. Because sometimes, I would go to like Wendy's or McDonald's to get breakfast or something. It's just something about cooking breakfast in your garage, with the garage open. And I'm funny with smells too. And that's what, like with the bacon. So I'm cooking bacon and all that stuff. And my house doesn't smell. It just has its natural, your house has a natural smell. And some of us like to preserve that smell at all costs. I love cooking in my garage. It's just breakfast. Sometimes I do dinner, but breakfast, oh, I love it. Especially if I'm, about to go somewhere. I'll throw some bacon on there, then throw my egg on there. Then, because it has an air fryer on the side, I put the bagel in there, and I have a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel. Boom. Eat it. Make some coffee or have a bottle of water and skate out. I love that. I can't do tomatoes or peppers. Okay. 55. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, okay, if you have one, if you have a garage, I'm not saying, but it's just cool though. I never thought it would be cool because I've had my griddle in there for years. I think I bought my griddle in 2019 or 20. But it's just one day I was just like, I'm gonna make breakfast in my garage. And it was the coolest thing. I was like, oh man. Well, you know what made me do it? I have a TV in my garage. And the reason why I have a TV in my garage is I have solar. I have solar panels, so my electricity is free. And B, for Ashton's birthday or Christmas Christmas, I bought him a new TV and sound bar. And these days you can't sell that for nothing, right? Back in the days you were able to sell your TV and get some money out of it. I bought this TV, his old TV. I don't know. I must have paid, let's say $500 in total. If I was to sell it on Craigslist or anywhere, I'd probably get like 80 to 100. So I was like, I might as well put it in my garage. So I put the TV and the soundbar in my garage. And one day I was watching, and I was like, you know what? I was watching sports, and I was like, I'm gonna make some breakfast. And it was the coolest thing. Foodie. Okay, so yeah, smoke gadgets. Yes. And I'm gonna check out that indoor smoker when I get a chance, and I'll pick it up. Because I love to indoor smoke. I think that's cool too. And that's another thing that you can, when I had the indoor smoker, I urge people that don't have a big place, you could take that outside temporarily, use it outside and bring it back inside because it's smoking. But smoked food, obviously it's great. If you've never had smoked mac and cheese, yeah, let's talk about smoking. Smoked mac and cheese, bomb. And I'm going to tell y'all a trick. If you don't have a smoker and you're not planning to get a smoker and you have a charcoal grill, you can buy the wood chip, the smoker chips. I would suggest you wet them. You don't have to wet them, but they burn slower when you wet them for like 30 minutes and then put them on top of the charcoal grill. And do it whenever, let's say if you're making burgers, when the burgers are like I don't know, 90% done. Just put the chips on top of the grates and just like use like a tool, like a whatever, and just let them fall in it, and then close it down, and you'll see the smoke. And it won't be as good as a smoker, but I would say it would be 75% as good. And you'll take that with your charcoal grill. I've done burgers, I've done mac and cheese that way, I've done cabbage that way, I've done what else I've done on my charcoal grill, and it all came out smoked. People thought I smoked it, and I was like, yeah, I smoked it, but I smoked in my charcoal grill, so that's cool. So you guys use that tip. I used to smoke it out. I used a smoker out the front for a few hours, and my HOA sent a letter. Yeah, yeah, you're not supposed to do that in the front. You're supposed to do that in the back. Well, yeah, you have but that's a bit much for them to complain. But yeah, you're not supposed to do that in the front. You're not supposed to grill in the front. You're not supposed to do all that. You're supposed to do that in the backyard. I mean, not supposed to, but that's just how it is, right? Your car is supposed to be in the front. Ninja Foodie Griddle Smoking. What does that mean? Ninja Foodie Griddle Smoking. Any liquid smoke that comes close? No. Liquid smoke is cool, but it doesn't taste smoke to me. It does have a great flavor though. I don't mind it, but I don't know. It's like it shouldn't be called liquid smoke. It should be called liquid I don't know, but it doesn't taste. If you cook something with liquid smoke, any one of them. Well, no, you know the typical one that comes in the plastic one. I haven't tried all of them, so I can't say any one of them. But the typical one that you buy in that little plastic bottle, I forget what it's called. You marinate it and and you put something else in the smoker with, I don't know, hickory chips, any chips. It's two different tastes. It's two different tastes. Yeah, I guess it does taste closer to hickory, but it's not even close. So, but it's good flavor though. So, right, liquid fake smoke. Exactly. That would be perfect. Miss, you can coin it. That was what it should go. Liquid fake smoke. Now, it's good flavor. I'm not knocking it. But it don't taste smoke though. Mm-mm. I've never tasted a smoked chip that tastes like that. But it's good flavor, so I don't mind it. Let's see. Cool. Where we at? An hour and 4. All right, so we got another 15 minutes and we'll skate out of here. Hit the like button, guys, if you haven't. I appreciate it. And don't forget, guys, I'll be doing a giveaway soon. And so I'm adding shirts to it. So I'll give some merch away. I gotta change my logo because I have a bald head in my logo. I have hair on my head. That's how long ago I guess I had the logo. Let's see. So yeah, man, grocery prices is crazy, isn't it? It's just nice to get to hang out with everybody and talk Gadget. Yes, and that's why I do this, guys, because I know, like I said earlier, and I get off track. I know people think we're weird with all these gadgets. Why do you have to have 2 Instant Pots? Why do you have to have 5 Ninja machines? They just don't get it. So I do this to it's just like communion. You know what I'm saying? Because people don't get it. And and then you have people that get it, but you have some people that just buy a bunch of gadgets but don't open it too. That's another. Yeah, it is kind of like a cult, but not really. At least with cooking and stuff. Have you ever used the charcoal barbecues where you set the temp and it's like no, I haven't. I think in the future, there's this company I'm working with and they have pellet. And so I think by next year, I'll get a pellet one. I'm not too crazy about that. I like the old school charcoal pizza oven. Tina, stop it. Tina always gets on me because I have this pizza oven sitting in my shed. It works off of propane, wood, or propane, wood. Yeah, propane and wood. And I haven't opened it yet. So yeah, Tina, I know. My bad. I still haven't opened it. But hopefully this fall I will. And the reason why I didn't, as I told Tina, is that when you're making pizza with that machine, you have to get up to like 550, 600 degrees. And it was like 90 every day this summer. And I was like, you can cancel Christmas. I will go to Little Caesars. But now, of course, the temperature dropped. Like right now, it's 72 degrees. That would be perfect to make some pizza right now. Yeah, I got a QVC. Yeah, 600 degrees. I'm like, and you know what's hurtful about the pizza oven too, guys? So you get to 600 degrees. Guess how long it takes to make the pizza? Under 3 minutes. So you do all that prep, 600 degrees, 2 minutes. That's it. Done. Not 10 minutes, not 5 minutes, 2.5 minutes. 4 minutes, it's burnt. So it's a lot. you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready to roll. Yeah, but it takes you 7 hours to get to. No, it won't. Not with propane, baby. I'm using it with my propane because I have 2 propane thingies. I'll put propane right on that thing. And it'll take about, I would say about 5 minutes. So yeah. But you can use wood, but I'm not doing that. Why? I'm gonna put the propane to it because I got my Blackstone combo out there. So in my backyard, guys, I need to do a tour because some of my new people haven't really seen all my gadgets because I got gadgets everywhere. But outside I have a 36-inch griddle, a Blackstone, and then under it has 3 air fryer baskets, and that runs off of propane. And then, of course, I have a charcoal grill, and then I have a smoker and stuff like that. So, Doug, I'm at risk of my wife stopping me watching you after I'm bankrupt. I was buying. Well, just tell her you're saving money on cooking, on going out cooking. Hopefully, that's just a good comeback. And ask her, does she not like the food that you're making, or that's being made, whether it's you or her? I mean, you or him, whatever have you. But Tina, one day I'm going to open it, and I'm going to thank you for keep pushing me. She loved the ones we got. Well, let her know that we always got to upgrade, unfortunately. You know? Because we can't sleep. When the new Ninjas and the new Instant Pots and the new air fryers come out, some of them, we just got to have it. I'll have my dual blaze coming Monday. Nice. Can hardly wait. And make sure you check out my playlist, DJR. I have a playlist of over 30 videos, and they're all dual blaze, or well, at least 98% of them. You dropping the truth bombs. Nice. And shout out to all my peoples with the dual blaze. I know I haven't, and I slow down. So, okay, let me tell you something about Cooking with Doug. When I get to about 30 videos on any product, I think that's when I take my jersey and I put it up. Because I think 30 videos on one particular product, it's not like I'm not going to do dual blaze videos anymore. But to me, after 30 videos, I hope that there's something else. Like in this case, it would be the Speedy. I hope that there's something else that I could go to, because my goal is to move around. I got to keep it moving. Like I said, I always say I'm like a bad boyfriend. 6 months, I need a new woman in my life. Let's go. Oh, just saw the one in the tight jeans. Let's go. There you go. What's your name? What's your number? So that's how I am. If 6 months, I would, for a perfect world for Cooking with Doug, every 6 months, there'll be a new gadget that will inspire me to do another 30 videos in a perfect world. That's how I would like it. I don't want to sit down and have one gadget and just do for years and years and years. That works for people. That is great, but that's not me. I want to move it around. I want it to be a Ninja one time. I want it to be an Instant Pot one time. I want it to be Kasori one time. I want it to be a Gomia one time. I want it to be whatever. Right, Kay. That hurt my feelings, and I looked at it as a positive too. I was like, well, there ain't no cookbook, so I guess I'm gonna be the cookbook. But I couldn't understand why they didn't do that. I mean, and even if you didn't have a cookbook, man, you could have did something online, like click a link or maybe something on the app where you have recipes specific, because they have recipes on the app, but it's not specific to Dual Blaze. It's just like general air fryer recipes that you would use on the previous models that couldn't cook on both. So it's not the same. Yeah, that's no problem. No problem. I couldn't think of a better thing to do. And after this, I'm going to get on my bike and do about 20 miles, come back, take a shower, hit the sack, wake up and mow my backyard and figure out what I'm going to do for the rest of the day tomorrow. But yeah, man. All right. So we got 10 more minutes, so we're good. Agree, especially since significantly different machine. Right. Exactly. So, and I said, you know what? That's fine. I love the machine. And it's so funny. I told the story before. I wouldn't even have got the Dual Blaze because I saw the Dual Blaze before because Kasori sent me the Dual Blaze. But I saw it. I was like, this ugly. And I didn't know what Dual Blaze meant because they didn't really. When I read about it, I didn't catch what they were trying to say, because if they just flat out said this cooks on the top and bottom, I would have bought it. I don't care how it looked. But how I got it, and I told the story before, is I wanted to give Kasori makes a vacuum sealer, and I wanted them to send me one to give to you guys, and they were like, "Well, our vacuum sealer on back order, but we can send you this Dual Blaze Kasori air fryer." And I was like, I think I was talking to Tina. I think I was texting Tina, and I was like, should I get it? She's like, why not? I was like, all right, go ahead, send it. And when I got it, that's when I realized it could cook from the top. I was like, this could cook on the bottom? I was like, what? And so I tried it out. I said, whoa, that's different. I was mad at myself. I could have had this like a month ago. And that's another thing I don't like Kasori. Kasori be dropping stuff and don't even tell nobody. Like at one point, they would give it to influencers before. Like, you know how like Ninja, like say for instance, like how Ninja sent Cooking with CJ that outdoor grill before it. Obviously, you had it before they mentioned it, right? Kasori used to do stuff like that. Now they don't. They just drop it on Amazon without saying a word. Like you have to do your due diligence and look to see what's new. And I'm like, isn't that backwards? I'm like, that's weird. They could at least say, Doug, we're coming out with, even if they're not going to send it to me, because I could just buy it, right? They could say, Doug, we're coming out with a new line out. Just check it out. At least do that. I just found it by mistake. And the only reason why I didn't buy it, because I didn't like the way it looked. Because if I liked the way it looked, I just would have bought it and checked it out. But it turned out to be the best thing ever. Look at that. See? Don't judge a book by its cover. I was going to tonight, but my cat decided to sleep on my project. Worked out. Great getting to watch you. Thank you. I still got to get my cat too. I do like the way you roll with trying out. Ooh, Mish gave me $10. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I do like the way you roll with trying out new cooking. Yes, I love doing that. And that's why I started, one of the things that made me start getting gadgets too, I never forget, this is when I was working working at a call center. And this is when I was starting to really try to cook on my own. I used to love garlic bread. I don't like it so much no more. I think AJ took that love over for me, but I used to love garlic bread. And this is before I had a toaster oven or anything like that. I think I had the pop-up toaster at that time, so I couldn't put it in that. But I preheat the oven for 8 minutes to cook the garlic bread for 3 minutes, and it just annoyed me to no end. And then I remember, and I got a suggestion for a coworker. He's like, "Well, why don't you buy a toaster oven? Problem solved." And I was just like, "Okay." And I bought that, made it in a toaster oven. I think I had an Oster or however you pronounce it. Yeah, I did videos on those. I did frozen pizzas in there, and those got good traction too, by the way, in my early 2014 and stuff like that. So my first videos was frozen pizza. I was doing frozen pizza videos, y'all. Wow, frozen pizza videos in my toast oven. But anyway, yeah. So I did that, and that saved so much time, and I just flowed with that. I was like, yeah, I got to get more gadgets. I got to get away from this stove. The stove is decoration. I don't want to use it. But I was still using it. I think I was using my stove at that time mostly. AJ was young, 1, 2, 1 and 2. I think by 3, I was making his scrambled eggs on my griddle. I had a griddle before my Blackstone. I forget what it's called. What was it called? I forget, but it was no good anyway. And I got it from HSN. But anyway, I would just use the stovetop to make eggs, and I had a kettle to make hot teas and stuff like that. All right. Have seen the Ninja Combo toaster and flip tray. Have you seen it? Yes, but I won't be reviewing that. I only use my stove for bread and pizza. I have a Zoe bread maker, and I need to start getting into that again. Classic Doug pizza video. Right. They are classic. I look at them and cringe. I'm like, thank you guys for being so nice. Just those videos were horrible. But that's okay. That was back in the day, 2013, 14. My camera wasn't as good, but I did the best I could. Technology wasn't that good anyway then. I mean, back in 2013, your phone wasn't good enough to really shoot a video like it is now. Your phone now could do a 4K video. I haven't bought bread in 5 years. I have a Cuisinart bread maker, so I make dough for pizza. Oh, nice. Hopefully one day I could get to that level. I use the stove to make noodles while I make my meat in the air fryer. Nice. See, Terry, that's why you need the Speedy. The Speedy could do both of that at the same time. Boom. You just gave me an idea right then. But again, shout out to Mission donation. I appreciate that. All right, we got 3-4 minutes. All right, before we close out, well, has anyone seen the new? Yes, we've seen it. We actually had Cooking with CJ in here talking about it earlier. But yeah, we've seen it. And for those who've not seen it, Cooking with CJ has a video. I urge you guys to watch it. He's the only one that has it. It's the unboxing, and I think it's a great gadget for someone that doesn't have the space, or that has the space that doesn't want to get all crazy with a big old charcoal grill, or just something that they can maybe take out, put on the table, and throw back in their shed, something like that. I think it'd be amazing. But for me, no. But yeah. So before we go, is there anything that you want me to cook? Anything you want to see me cook? Let's do this. Anything you want to see me cook in the Ninja Speedy? Let's do that. What would you like to see me cook? Beer can chicken? I think I did that on my charcoal grill. That was fun. But yeah, I could try that. You want me to do that in the air fryer? I'm not. I think I've done that on a charcoal grill, and that's it. And the flavor was really, I mean, of course it didn't taste like beer, but that beer made the whole chicken like so moist. Like I thought it was like a gimmick, but it really worked. I was like, wow. Because I make whole chickens all the time, but it was never as moist like that. It was just, and it had like a flavor to it. I can't even describe it. It's awesome. Baby back ribs, okay. Meatloaf and mashed potato. I like that. I like the way you're thinking right there. Meatloaf with mashed potatoes in the speedy. That's mighty fine right there. Potatoes and steak. Yep. That was on my agenda. Steamed fish and gravy. Nice. Nice. Okay. Those are cool. But yeah, I'm loving the speedy. So guys, my suggestion, your takeaway from this: if you don't have a Ninja Creamy, go buy one. If you don't have a Ninja Speedy, go buy one. If you don't have a Kasori Dual Blaze, go buy one. That's the takeaway from this live. What's the most American recipe you can think of? Hot dogs. No, I'm just kidding. Chili. No. Grilled cheese. Let's see. So anything else you guys want me to make before we get out of here? Yeah, burgers, of course. Yeah. French fries. Oh, that's cool. Well, that's all right. We hit 2 hours. It was fun, guys. I appreciate it. And again, it's what, 10:33 p.m. August 19th. So if it's later than this, you are watching the replay, and that is fine. You can still comment. I'll still see your comments and your input. And I hope this live, provided some value in your gadget purchasing or just general knowledge. Lobster mac and cheese. That's interesting, but I can't eat lobster. Zucchini. Yes. I like that. So guys, like I said, this was fun, and look out for, I think I'm going to do a video Sunday. I might do one tomorrow, but I'm definitely doing one Sunday if I don't. So I will catch you guys then. And of course, early September, we'll do a giveaway. I'll give you more information on that as in the weeks to come. But I love you guys, and continue to support my videos by hitting the like button and watching them through all the way if you can. If you don't, hey, I understand. That's fine. Share them with family and friends, and, tell them to subscribe if they like gadgets and watching different ways of making food. Chanel, thank you for coming through as always. Chanel is my moderator on my Facebook channels and my YouTube channels. So big ups to Chanel one time. I love you. But anyway, I'm about to head out. You guys have a great night, great weekend, and I'll catch you on the next video. All right? Cooking with Doug's out.